Hello everybody and welcome back to Subnautica. We are still loading in here. It's taking a little longer than it usually does, but that is a-okay. Actually, it should be up any second now if I'm any good at guessing, which I'm not. But, this time, I think we are ready to start building a prawn suit. I thought about it. We have the stuff to, well, how do I say this? We have the blueprints that we could make either a cyclops or a prawn suit, or both. We need to make both eventually. But I wanted to pick which one I should focus on for this particular episode, and I'm thinking prawn suit. Because I like to have my ducks in a row before, moving on, I guess, and so part of the point of getting the cyclops is so I have a mobile base so that when I go deep down, I don't die, basically, and I have something I can go back to, and I can store resources and repair whatever I need to do. But I'm also going to need a prawn suit, because that's what can survive deep... Oh, hold on, let me get my mouse on this. There we go, we're back. Because prawn suit can actually survive at the deepest depth, and there's lots of things to find down there, etc., etc. Basically, I want to take a prawn suit down to the power station is where we're going. Spoilers, if you've never seen the game before, it's been out for a while now, but when we go down there, we need a prawn suit, and if I'm going to have a prawn suit, I also need to transport it with the cyclops, is basically what I'm trying to say. That was a long way to say that I don't want to walk there, so I need a cyclops, but there's no point in having the cyclops with the prawn suit, so I'm making the prawn suit first. Also, after I stopped streaming last time, I organized my stuff. It's not perfect, but you can see it all sort of has its place here, so it's a little easier to find. You know, so titanium is titanium. That one's pretty obvious. Copper, you know, things that I have, like, bulk amounts of, and then there's the rare metals, so that's gold and silver, and I'm including lithium in that. Lithium and magnetite, just because it works with that. Organic, so that's got like the fruits and the eggs and stuff in it, and stalker teeth, because it didn't really seem to fit into any other category. Sulfur, because I have a lot of sulfur, relatively speaking, so I figured it should get its own locker. Crystalline stuff, such as diamonds, rubies, and kyanite. That one seems to work pretty well. And then over here is where, I don't know, it can kind of get a little bit weirder. So I have synthetic. So synthetic is like this aerogel and the silicone rubber things that I've built, essentially. Power, basically a place to put all my batteries and ion cubes. Miscellaneous, this is going to have, like, mostly furniture in it, it looks like. Miscellaneous. And then equipment, so I had to have a separate locker. This was originally, I think, going to go in to miscellaneous, but I have so much sort of, like, modules and dive equipment and things like that's all going into the equipment locker instead. And I keep my tablets in here too, although I'm not sure how many more tablets I'm going to find. I know there's blue tablets to find, but I think orange and purple I have to synthesize more of. Not positive about that, but either way, if I find more, that's where they're going. Let's see, do I have an extra battery with me? I do, so I should be setting that, keeping an ion cube with me just in case. I think we're all set. So, we need to figure out what it takes to build a... Exit base, please. There we go. I have to remember my controls. I'm going to spend half of this remembering the controls. But, well, actually, so the first thing we should do, come to think of it, we need to make another moon pool. Because I want to keep the, my seamoth in this one, which still needs a name, by the way. And I want to keep the prawn suit in the other one. That way I can keep them both in a moon pool at the same time. Because the first time I played this, I would switch them out, which is doable, like, if you don't feel like building another moon pool, but I think I have enough resources, or at least I know how to get the resources, that building another moon pool is not that big of a deal. Titanium ingots are a little annoying, and lead, I forgot last time I didn't have any lead. So that's how we're going to start. We're going to go out and get a bunch of lead, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to need it for the prawn suit. But we're also just going to check on that real quick. Hold on. Let me check this real quick. Alright, we're good. Just making sure my mic was actually on, because if it wasn't, this would be really embarrassing. But, don't pack that up. Climb. On. Climb. There we go. And what do we have here? We have the prawn suit. Oh, that needs a lot of stuff, including lead. So yes, I need to just get lead. I need to get a ton of lead, and I'm not sure a good place to get it. once I have the prawn suit, there are deposits of lead, which can make it a little bit easier. But until I have the prawn suit, I need to get it manually, which I think you have to do from sandstone, if I'm not mistaken. And that's a pain in the butt to find, so that's what we're going to spend this first part doing. Oh boy. And it's nighttime, which makes it dark and hard to see where the sandstone is. So I picked the wrong time to do this, but I also don't have a bed. If I had a bed, I could just go to sleep and wait till morning, but I don't have a bed. I've been kind of lazy with decorating my base, which is fine. This isn't a game that I like to hang out and just sort of survive in. This is one where I like to play to the end of the story and get off the planet. I don't speedrun it or nothing like that. I like to enjoy the journey, but I like to keep the journey moving. Now, games like Minecraft, yeah, I like to just sit around and, like, goof off and build things. I've basically never faced the Ender Dragon in Minecraft because it hasn't interested me. Like, I did it once just to do it, but Minecraft is something where I just like to mine stuff, build stuff, all that jazz. I will take this laser cutter fragment just to have the titanium, because I do need a titanium ingot. Well, I need several, but just to have that. But I need to focus on the lead. I need a lot of lead in the near future. That is limestone. This is limestone. I might just not be looking in the right place. You know what? You know where I think there's a lot of lead? I think if you get close to the aurora, or is that shale? We can try it. Why not? We have time. But I was thinking that I believe in the sort of uninhabited area near the aurora, there's a lot of, it's either shale or sandstone over here. I don't know what I was swimming towards. And if it's sandstone, then it's a good place to get lead. If it's shale, then there's still some good stuff over there, but it's not what I'm looking for. However, going near the aurora puts me in a little more danger, but if I hang out on this side of it, it should be fine. It's only when you sort of go to either the bow or the other side of it, the far side of it from here anyway, that there are reapers, that we found out last time that the reapers don't like to play nice. But if we just hang out on this, what is this, like the western face of it or whatever, it should be safe. Alright, we will hop in this bad boy. Alright, so this will make our journey a little bit quicker since we have to go a good distance away. And I can turn this light on. Make things a little bit easier to see. Not perfect, but better. And I'm actually going the right way? Yes, I am. Alright. Perfect. I have a pretty good sense of direction in this game, but it's not perfect. So I figured I would check before I went too far off course. A little bit of lag, but that's to be expected. It's a pretty big game. The fact that it loads as well as it does is it's an achievement on the part of the developers. Remember when it was in early access, it didn't load very well at all. Like, it would lag pretty bad, and especially if you went to like a new chunk or something, I don't know what to call it, but like a new area that needed to load in fully, it would lag pretty bad. And might even crashed, actually, if it lagged enough. But they've worked that out. They've worked out how it loads so you don't have that problem. And, okay, I'm seeing limestone. But do we see any sandstone? Stone. I don't even know where to look for it. Am I too far inward? This is all new to me. I like just remembered that there might even be sandstone over here. I'm not even sure the best way to find it. I've seen a lot of limestone. I need to go further towards the bow. Oh, we'll find out, won't we? I just need some lead. Not even super concerned with like the silver and stuff. I could use the silver. I'm sure it'll be needed eventually. But I'm concerned with the lead at the moment. Of course, now that I said that, the game can probably hear me, and it will only give me silver and gold and no lead. Is it over here at this deeper part, maybe? Well, oh, hello. There's some. Hi, you're what I'm looking for. Yeah, lead, alright. Any more in the near... Wow, I don't remember this, like, just drop-off being here, but it makes sense. Lots of, cyclops hull pieces over here. Of course, now that I have the cyclops, it's going to be really easy to find the pieces. This is shale. I'll take it because I need diamond, but it's not what I'm looking for. I want sandstone. There's some silver. Huh, I guess I've never paid attention, like, at this part of the mushroom. I'm always so concerned with what's down, like, here in the mushroom forest area that I've never noticed this giant drop-off leading up to the aurora. Oh, there's more sandstone. I also need to keep an eye on my oxygen because I keep forgetting that I can drown. When the game starts, you almost drown constantly, and then once you get this far in, where you have a rebreather and a giant air tank, you stop thinking about oxygen, and then you run out of oxygen when you're 900 meters away from your seamoth and 1,000 meters underneath the water. Let's see, more sandstone over here. This is way easier. Like, even if there's technically a more abundant amount of sandstone in the creepvine area, which I'm not saying there is, but if there is, it's just so hard to see it. But if you come over here, you have this big blank wall just peppered with stuff that's really easy to see, so... Yeah, there we go. We're getting some good stuff now. Excellent. Let me pick up my seamoth here after I get this shale. Thank you. I don't remember how much lithium. I have some lithium, so it's not a big deal if I find it. I'm not going to pick it up off the wall, though. I don't think... Yeah, I had a decent amount of lithium, now that I remember. So plasteel ingots shouldn't be a problem. But... the lead I don't have any of. So that's what we need to focus on. And this is also a good way to accidentally run into a reaper. So I need to be careful about that. Alright, there's some more stuff over here. Let's take a look. Oh, look, right here. The gold, not what I want. I actually don't think there's much in this game you use the gold for, quite frankly. Like, there's some stuff, but silver, copper... I'm not really sure what the gold would be used for. Alright, I don't need the gold. I need lead. A lot of shale over here. I'm going to ignore the shale for the time being, because I really need the lead. Oh, this is Reaper territory. I'm getting close to the bow here. I don't hear the Reapers, so I'm safe so far, but yeah, I'm getting to that area. Alright, still not seeing. Ah, there's the Reaper. You hear him? Oop, nope, he is close. Okay, yep. Alright, not going this way anymore. I have reached the edge of where I'm going. Okay. I don't want to have to rebuild my seamoth, and I don't want to die, so I'm just going to avoid it in general. Speaking of not rebuilding the seamoth, let's repair it. Excellent. Alright, so that's not going to work out. We're going to go this way. Oh, look, sandstone. Okay, apparently this drop-off here next to the aurora is a prime place to just find stuff. It just tumbles down the edge and settles down here, I guess is what they're going for. What are you anyway, moonpool? Yep. Alright, well, let that be known for next time. Man, he's still closer than I'd like him to be. I don't want to be so close that I can hear him. You hear him sort of shrieking in the distance? I'm not really sure what you would call that. It's not exactly a shriek. Not exactly a roar. It's just kind of like he's exhaling, but really loudly. Or she. Or it. Do they have male and female on this planet? Does everything just reproduce asexually? explain a lot, quite frankly. And I can't carry that. What do I have too much of? I have too much water. There we go. Alright, so we have... we got a fair amount of lead. It's not a ton, but hopefully it'll be enough. Alright, so we'll go back and work on our moon pool. Or at least we'll regroup. Man, it didn't feel like I went that far away from my base, but it says I went pretty far away. Can kind of see the escape pod, but that's because I think the escape pod is like permanently loaded in. So the environment around it isn't loaded in when I'm far away, but the escape pod is. I don't know. These are theories that I have that I haven't tested. Alright. Getting back towards the shallows now. Should be a little safer. Getting away from our Reaper. The Reaper Leviathans are relatively difficult to stop in this game. I have an easier time with the Ghost Leviathans, oddly enough. But I think that's because the Ghost Leviathans don't... Well, I can't say that, I guess. I was going to say, the Ghost Leviathans don't grab onto the seamoth, but I don't actually know that. I've never tried. I'm guessing they don't, because they don't have the weird, like, claws in front of their face, but... I'm pretty sure they just sort of bash into you. Which does a lot of damage. So you still want to avoid it, but... They don't grab on and thrash around. And, hey, you're getting close to my base over here. As long as you don't start swimming into my base, we should be fine, though. Hi. I don't need to come say hi to you, but I'm going to come say hi to you. Hi. How you doing? Anything interesting over here? Not that I could pick it up anyway, but... Alright, let's go park. We have a moon pool. No sense in wasting time. Even though I do a lot of it. Waste a lot of time in this game. And park this bad boy. Boom! Alright. Just hop in here. Pull out my builder, or my construction tool, or whatever. So 2 lead, I need lubricant and titanium ingots. Alright, so we'll drop off some of our materials. Ooh, here's a good question. Which locker does the lead go into? Doesn't really fit into any of these. The closest would be rare metal. But it's not quite a metal. Like, it is, but it isn't. And we'll dump our silver and our gold into here, even though we don't have enough room, so we'll have to work that out. Oh, wait, I actually need at least 2 lead. There we go, dump some of that in. Oh, I have lithium too, crap. I'll throw... Shoot. Do I need another locker? I really don't want to have to build another locker, especially with the 2 titanium that I have. We might have to. Alright, let us build another locker. Interior wall lockers. We will build here. And we will make this... Should we just make this lithium? I'll have a bunch of it at some point, I think. Put our lithium in here. Which means we can take it out of here. Alright. And we can dump our gold in. Yeah, this is the right choice. Dump all of our lithium into here. And diamond goes into the crystalline locker. Put that in here. And I think we are good. So we can go and get the seeds for lubricant. Which, how many seeds do I need for lubricant? I need just 1 seed, and then I need a lot of titanium so that I can build titanium ingots. So that's going to be a chore. But I need the moon pool. It's something that I need to have. Well, I guess need's a strong word. It's something that I really want to have. I prefer to have 1 moon pool per vehicle that I need to dock. If I could have a moon pool for the cyclops, I'd build a moon pool for the cyclops, but I can't, so I won't. And I just saw something I could scan. Here it is. Sea glide fragment. I'll take this for the titanium. I like to leave the what's it called? Just the wreckage? What is this called? Salvage. I like to leave the salvage lying around for either emergencies or for the stalkers to play with so they drop their teeth. Because I do need enameled glass, and if you don't have a good way for them to drop their teeth, then getting enameled glass is a bit of a pain in the butt. But if you leave the metal salvage everywhere, then you just have to find a piece of it where a stalker is, and you'll find teeth all over the place. So, just little things that I've learned. However, I am not in the right place to find titanium. Alright, we will... Because I don't want to break a bunch of limestone, that just gets tedious. I'm gonna get my lubricant so I can clear out my inventory a little bit. And all my stuff is floating around here. I'll show you what I mean in a second. Let me get my lubricant. Lubricant. Beautiful. What's in here? Oh, cured, because I haven't actually made one of those, but alright. Anyway, so this beacon used to be like right here, and now it has drifted over here. So let me pick this up and move it again, because I don't need things drifting around. And I put that in the first slot, which is not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do this, and that goes there, and this goes here, and that goes there, and we'll put this here. There we go. I was very inconsistent with the way that I did that, but it worked. Except actually I need the beacon out here. Alright, well, do what I want. There we go. And we'll put this back out, like so, and then we name it home base, which it already is, and we're good. Alright, so that's settled in. And then I put my habitat builder back here. Oh my god. Alright. I feel like dragging the tools to where I wanted them used to work better, but maybe I'm wrong. And we will go out, we'll take our seamoth, we will try to find, hold on, there we go.
All systems online.
We will try to find a wreckage site with things that I can scan for quick titanium. Like right here, do we have any titanium? There's a chair there. Let's see. Because this seems like one of the more efficient ways of getting titanium at this point, instead of trying to scrounge up limestone. But if I've been here before, I'm just wasting my time, because I've probably already scanned everything. Got in there, yep. Alright, I think this is a fruitless venture. Have I been inside here? Did I clear out the insides? And no, I did not. There's a grab trap fragment here. I'm gonna sneeze. There we go. Alright. And anything else in here that I can scan? It's dark in here, I'll say that much. There we go, sea glide fragment. Excellent. And is this something I can swim through? Nope, that's blocked up. So, I think that's everything then. Everything of use from in here. I wish these doors would stay open when you like load out of the game, because then I would know I've already been in here, but the doors close each time, so I don't know what I've been in. But whatever, can't have everything. This game would be way more expensive if it had everything. Alright, let's go find more wreckage. Hi. It's a good thing you glow in the dark, or I'd bump right into you. Alright, is there any wreckage? Of course, I'm very slowly heading towards Reaper territory, so that's something to watch out for. But, is there any wreckage near here? There should be. Suppose I could go back to where all the lead was and scan everything over there. Well, no, I'm just breaking my seamoth. Let's see, some salvage. Oop, that's a Reaper. He's nearby, that was loud. Alright, I am just gonna kill my seamoth by bumping into fish. Well, I am probably skirting right past wreckage. I hear some. Anything in here? Yes, there is. As I bump my seamoth on the ground. Another sea glide fragment. How much more room do I have? Quite a bit. And we'll take this to where the light will be more useful. Right here, I think. And I bumped into it. Hold on, let's repair this before I forget. Otherwise, I will accidentally destroy it, and I'll be upset because it'll be the third time I've had to rebuild my seamoth. What we have here, beacon. Take this. Very nice, very, very nice. But that was the only nice thing, it looks like. Oh, nope, grab trap. They really want you to have a grab trap. A grab trap? A grav trap right at the beginning of this game, and I've really never used one before. I mean, yeah, it's probably better than trying to chase down fish, but, like, I don't know. It's not that hard to chase down fish. Alright, I think that's everything from here. So we'll go and find more wreckage and more titanium. And I said I was going to do this because it was probably more efficient, but it probably actually isn't more efficient. Come to think of it. I suppose if I went straight to the wreckage that I've never been to before, it'd be more efficient, but I haven't done that. I keep hanging out at the wreckage that I've been to before. I'm just comfortable with familiar things. I don't want to move outside my comfort zone. Alright, here we go. Here's some stuff. Here's some things. Alright, anything over here? Nope. And... ah, crap, crash fish. No! Excellent. I didn't know that crash fish came over this far. Maybe I'm not actually as far away as I think I am. Well, take that, I guess. I thought there was going to be more stuff over here to scan, but I haven't found anything to scan. Oh, wait, what's up here? Nothing. There's a coffee maker that I don't want. Here we go. They really want you to find a sea glide too, but that makes sense. The sea glide is sort of your first mode of transportation before you can get a sea moth. After that, the sea moth is one of my favorite modes of transportation. You can't go deep with it, but if you just want to get from one side of the crater to the other, you gotta go by sea moth. Alright, that's not the way I want to go. Anything in this locker? Nothing. Alright, I keep looking around like there's gonna be something, but there's just not gonna be anything. How much room I got? Not a ton more, so I don't want to go too far away because I have to make a trip home here pretty soon. Well, I could stop at the... well, we could do that. If I have enough titanium to build an ingot, I could stop over here and make one inside the escape pod. Anything in there? Yes, there is. And I'll clear up my inventory because titanium ingots take up 10 titanium, so that'll clear up a good space in my inventory. Let's see, do we have anything? I think I've definitely been to this wreckage before, so there's probably nothing left to scan. It doesn't really look like it. Nope, just some salvage if I really wanted it. Which I don't. First time I played this game, I picked up all the salvage, and it just got more difficult to find as the game went on, and I don't know, maybe I was just doing it wrong, but I avoid the salvage when I can. Alright, let's get ourselves an ingot. Alright, how my frame rate doing? Alright, I feel like I'm having low frames, but it says I'm not, so... basic materials and titanium ingot. And I gotta have enough to make a second one. No, I don't. How much do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 4 more to make a second one, so I need at least 4 more titanium. I'll take more than that, because there are so many ingots in my future here. It takes a ton of plasteel ingots to make the prawn suit and the cyclops, and then, Lord, I need to work on upgrade modules. It's going to take some time before we can actually get down deep, I think, because I want to make sure I have like hull reinforcements and everything that I need. So I feel like we're not that far from going down to the power stations, but I think we're a bit away because of all the upgrades I need to get even after I get my stuff. Alright, what are you? Sea Glide! Now you're titanium. A little more wreckage. Not bad, not bad. Oh, nope, I was here already. Never mind, I'm just retracing my steps. Away! Yeah, I need to hang out. As I've learned, hang out at the bottom of this ledge and you'll find lots of wreckage that you can scan. Relatively speaking. I mean, right here there's not. You have to go out towards the mushroom forests. Right over here. The mushroom forests themselves aren't dangerous, but they're sort of the barrier between the safe areas and the dangerous areas, so... I think that's what they really signify to me. It's like, once you get past here, you better be prepared. If you're just lazily looking for resources, though, come on and hang out. Alright, if I go too far, I'm going to run into the Reaper again. I'm very aware of where the Reapers are now. Once bitten, twice shy. Alright, here's some hull fragments that I can scan. Which I feel like I spent a long time looking for last time, and it turns out there's 2 of them sitting right here. Ooh, it's dark. Look at this. Like, right where the light ends? That's real dark. Yikes. Alright. I really need to stop doing this, like, at night. Alrighty. What's going on over here? Oh, look. I was gonna say. I thought I saw something big, but it's probably just a reefback. I always blank on the names of the reefbacks. I don't know why. Reapers, I've got. Ghosts, I've got. Speaking of reapers, I can hear you, so that might be as far as we go in this direction. What do I have? I could scan 3 more things before my inventory is full. So we'll sort of take the long way back, I think, and see what we find. If anything. Like you, what are you? Are you even scannable? Oh, it's a moonpool fragment. It sort of just looked like generic wreckage. Come on.
Aboard, Captain.
There we go. This game runs pretty well, but when I'm streaming at the same time, it'll hang up just a tiny bit. Computer's getting old. It still runs great, it's just technically getting old, so I'm sure that doesn't help. Although, from a graphics standpoint, I've got modern graphics in this thing. It's the processor that's getting old. It's a Gen 4 Intel i5 processor. And we're up to, like, what, Gen 9? So it's been a few years. It's running strong, though. It hasn't died yet. Only thing I kind of missed is, well, not really missed, but the only thing I'm missing out on is a lot of the Intel stuff now just comes with more cores in it. So a Gen 4 i5 has 4 cores in it, which is really good, especially for what I paid for it back at the time. But now it's like, oh, 6 cores is kind of standard, and if you're going to spend the money, you might as well spend money and get like an 8-core Intel processor. Like, do they have i7s now that are 8 cores? I don't know. I'm sure they have i9s that are 8 cores, but do they have i7s that are 8 cores? Anyway, if and when I upgrade this computer, which who knows when that'll be, could be several years, but definitely going to shell out for the nicer stuff, I think. This one's doing real well for what's essentially a mid-level gaming computer. But, hold on, I'm going to get by. There it is. Definitely going to go high-end with my next one. Oh, no! My inventory's full. Dang it. Well, I can drink this, and I can eat this. So, boom. We're good. Alright, we're just going to head back to base then. I got distracted by my computer talk. And actually, if I stop at the escape pod again, I could do another loop around. Get even more titanium, because I need the ingots. I might as well do that, right? We'll head back to my main base, but we'll do it in a leisurely fashion. We'll take the long way and just see what we find. I like that idea. I basically already said that's what I was doing, but that's what I'm doing. back into my seamoth, please. I don't want to keep repairing it. Hop on in. 1 ingot. Do I have enough for 2 ingots? Ooh, I do. Nice. I'll clear out 18 spaces. Sweet. Yeah, we're definitely taking the long way home now. Swing out and around. Let's see, there's home base, so we'll swing out this way. Just see what we find. Alright. Anything? I know there's some wreckage in the creepvine. It's just so hard to find anything in the creepvine. Between the green tint they put on the color and then just all these weeds in the way. A few boxes down here. Do they have anything in them? That one's empty. Ooh, does this one have stuff in it? I can't tell. It's too grassy. Nope, nothing. And this one over here is a maybe. That's a no. Ooh, wreckage. Here we go. This is where we're gonna find stuff. Perhaps. Let's see. Well, I'm seeing salvage. I have been here already, so I've probably just scanned everything. Is that more salvage? That's more salvage. Darn it. I was hoping we might have come across that gold mine. Not literally, you have to get gold somewhere else. We're looking for titanium. Alrighty. How far away am I? I can keep swinging out this way a little bit. See if we come across any more wreckage. There's a box over here. Is there anything in it? As I bump into imaginary fish. There we go. There's some stuff. Take this laser cutter fragment. That's another thing that I kind of want you to find is a laser cutter, which, again, you kind of need it. Oh, hello. There's just some free titanium sitting here. Sweet. Awesome. Doing good. Is there anything over this way? How far away am I getting? Oh, that's real close. I'm not that far at all. Need to go out even farther. Oh, well, this is probably too far. I am running low on rubies. Hold on, this is easy pickings right here. Let me just take this one. I didn't realize I was this close to this floating orb area. Where am I? I'm only like, what, 300 meters? Yeah. Huh, closer than I thought. I don't know, once you get too far away from the shallows, I stop being able to keep track. Alright, so, this is definitely a bit of wreckage I've not been to before. There's a scan room fragment, but also, this bad boy might have some cool stuff inside. So, we're going to take the plunge, as long as I still have inventory space. And then down this way, and laser cutter. Okay, I gotta get myself oriented in here because I'm going downwards, and gravity sort of counts in this game. Gravity helps orient you, I guess. Alright, just gotta keep an eye on the oxygen. Don't forget that I have oxygen. Here we go, some music coming in. That's the nice thing about this game when you get far away from the shallows is there's actually like cool music. Alrighty. Well, we'll start cutting through this, I guess. It's gotta be done sooner or later. Oh, I'm gonna have to replace my battery in this thing. Alright. I should be able to get through this one. And then we'll switch it for that, because I might need more of it. Ooh, hello. What are you? I already have this one, so it's just going to give me some titanium, which is not the end of the world. I am out here primarily looking for titanium. Is there anything else? I'm not seeing anything, so we'll head... Oh, hello, what are you? This is how I die. I get lost in these sort of ventilation tunnels. Alright, here we go. What's all this then? We have grappling arm fragment, which I already have, but we'll take the titanium. And PDA, take that.
Integrating new PDA data.
Uh-huh. I don't see anything else in here. Let me get the... That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Get the little flashlight out here. Something I should really consider making. If it even exists, it's just a straight up flashlight, so I don't have to use the Sea Glide as my flashlight, but it's working pretty well so far. Alright, we'll go back out the way we came in. I still got some time. Oh, now I'm lost. Hold on. It's around here somewhere. Wait, it's down this way, right? Let me get rid of my map here. Here we go. And then over here. And then this way. And then we go back up. And then, is there anything in here? Yes, there is. Oh. Docking bay repair module. That's actually a nice thing to have. Nutrient block. Nutrient block. Anything at the other end of this? Not really seeing it. Alright, so I don't think there's anything else in here, but that was a good find, actually. Having the Cyclops able to auto-repair my stuff for me is not a bad thing to have. It's a nice luxury. I've already been down that way, so we need to come back through this way. And as long as we're here anyway, we will stop at our seamoth, if I can find out where the hell I am. Hold on, give me a second. This way. Yeah. And we'll get more oxygen. There, it's working out. This is a good salvage mission. And we'll head down the other way where I haven't been yet, which there might not actually be anything of use down here, but I won't know until I check. And we're just going to come out the other side. So, how much room do I have left? I have enough. I can scan some of this stuff. You can take the titanium, so it's not a complete waste of a journey. Well, it wasn't a complete waste, so. But still. So I can get some resources out of this. Make this the most efficient trip. That's what I'm really looking for, is an efficient journey. Drill iron fragment, which I already have. Let's see, anything else? Down here anyway. I know up there's some more stuff, but down here at the bottom. Anything interesting? I got plenty of oxygen, so might as well take a look around. Oh, hello. What are you? I already have you. And my inventory's full, so we'll head back. That's the end of this story. Very nice, very nice. I got everything of importance from over here, it looks like, so.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I don't need to mark this so I can come back to it later. I'll just come across it again and take the titanium, but. Alright! Let's go back and make ourselves a moonpool. Actually pretty deep down. I think I've drowned at that wreckage before, but it was probably before I had a seamoth that could actually come this low, so I would swim down that deep instead of taking the seamoth down that deep. And of course I'm going to drown that way, because then it's like 300 meters back to the surface. It takes 30 seconds just to get up and down. There's my base. It was getting close. Never actually built this. I usually build these in the shallows. This one's not quite in the shallows, which was on purpose, like, if you remember when I built the thing, but let's repair this bad boy. And now, let's get our habitat builder and stick that there. And now we will build ourselves a moonpool, which was phase 1 of a very long plan, I guess, to build a prawn suit. Moonpool. We'll put it right here. And it should auto-join to the one next to it. Like so. Uh-oh. Ah! No! It's weak! Hold on. Oh boy, that might be a problem. Did I flood my base? I don't think I did. Hi, did everything go to shit? Yep, it went to shit. Ah! Alright, I forgot that foundation strength was a thing. So, we need to build foundations. That's what we need to do. which probably takes more lead. How much lead does that take? Man, I didn't want to have to do this. Pull this back out. Takes 2 lead. Ugh. I don't want to do it, but we have to do it. Alright, we'll build it right here. For right now, anyway. And that should bring +2 to... It only brings +2 to hull strength? Ew. Well, let's get more lead. Take this water as long as we're in here, too. Drinky. Throw the salt away because I don't need it. And then get more of our lead out. I might need more lead after this. Shoot. Does it tell me? No, it doesn't. It doesn't tell me about hull strength when I build things. So I wasn't paying attention. So we'll build this again and see. Yep, alright, that's not gonna work. Deconstruct. Alright, so we're gonna need to build even more reinforcements. Did I flood my base again? Well, I didn't flood it, but... Sprung a leak. Nope, okay, we're safe. We're safe for now. Man... Shoot. Really didn't want to have to build all these reinforcements. Put this one... I can't put it there. It just clips through the wall just a tiny bit. Frustrating. Alright, build it here. We'll redistribute them later if we need to. Alright, so that's another +2. Which means now I can build the moon pool. I should be able to, right? Well, not if I don't have any lead. Hold on. I should have thought this out a little bit better. More rare metal. I need all the lead that I have. Shoot. Alright. Alrighty. Let us put our moon pool where I want it. Which is right there. Alright. Well, it's still positive hull strength. It's not very positive, but it's positive. And actually, I should move. Alright, I'm gonna try something. Hopefully I don't regret it. Hopefully I don't flood my base, but I wanna... Wait, can I not deconstruct foundations? Attached components must be deconstructed. There's nothing attached to it. Really? Alright, whatever. That one stays. Whatever. It annoys me, but it stays. Alright, but that does mean that we have a second moon pool. Alright, so the next thing we need to build then is we need to make vehicle upgrade console, which we need a computer chip and copper wire for. Copper wire should be easy, and I don't remember what a computer chip requires. I think it requires a little bit of gold, but let's get our wire out of the way first. Over here, get our copper wire. And then gold and table coral. So I have gold. And then I think I have, where's my organic? Do I have at least one? I have 2. Oh, I can make a computer chip. Oop, not over here, it's over here. Don't even have to go out and get more table coral. And it means I should have everything I need to build a vehicle upgrade console, which we will put right. Alright, apparently if I run it gets rid of it, but put that right there. Wait, what am I missing? I have copper wire. I made copper wire. Where's my copper wire? Did it take more copper wire than what I had? Did I not just build copper wire? Oh, I used it in the computer chip. Adoy. Alright, some more copper. And another copper wire, which is right here. And I need to charge a battery. Hold on, let's take this one and put in that one. There we go. Just try and do as much multitasking as possible. And finish this. Ta-da! Now we just need to put a prawn suit in it, right? Because we're good otherwise. What does the prawn suit take? It probably takes lead, so I'm going to have to go find more lead. But I could just check my blueprints to do this, but I don't know. It's easier to go up to the vehicle bay, I think. Neptune stuff, which I'm just going to do that. Okay. I want prawn suit, so I need 2 plasteel ingots, 2 aerogels, an emerald glass, diamond, and lead. The lead is the one thing I don't have, I think. Let me try and remember this. Well, I need to make the enamel glass, but that's not going to be that. It's not going to be that hard. I have 1 aerogel. All right, plasteel ingot. All right, I'm not going to remember it, but I'll remember as much as possible. Let us go and make our plasteel ingots, because we should have everything we need to make plasteel ingots. Right. 1, 2. Yep, so I need 2 lithiums. They're not in there, they're over here. I do need 2 diamonds, though, as long as I'm in here. And I also need a ruby, which I have with me. I have a ruby, so we'll hold on to that for a second. Organic. Take one of these to make aerogel. Alright, I'm just trying to multitask as much as possible. So I need plasteel ingot. Here we go, and another titanium ingot, so I can make another plasteel ingot. And, oh, it takes 2 lithium, never mind. Alright, I have that, I just thought it took 1 lithium. Because I don't memorize these things. Probably should. Played the game enough. There we go, and then I can make aerogel, which combined with the other aerogel that I already have, makes enough aerogel. That is in synthetic, whichever, where's this? Oh, it's right here. So I'll take that aerogel, and then I need a stalker tooth, which I have in organic, and then 2 quartz to make enamel glass. And quartz is littered all over down here. It's just you have to find it among all the red grass. Quartz is another one of those. It's another one of those resources where once you take all the quartz that's near the shallows, it seems scarce. But then if you actually just travel a little bit away, it's very abundant. Like if I go back to the floating orb area, there's a ton of quartz over there. It's just it's not a material you want to have to go that far to get. And have I checked this wreckage out? This wreckage is like right by my base. I think I have. I'm not seeing a lot of scannable stuff around it. So oh yeah, I've been in there. All right. Oops, something can be scanned over here though. Seamoth fragment. I can't even see you, but I'll take you. Anyway, is there any quartz over here? That's what I'm really looking for. Hey buddy, you stuck? You stuck down here? Oh, nope, he's not. He's just hanging out. I forgot. Sand sharks like to lay in the sand. Alright, where is the quartz? There it is. There's some quartz. Alright, so I'll take that. And then do I have... so I need diamond and lead. Which I have the diamond. It's the lead that I'm going to have to actually hunt for. Which I don't want to do. Which direction am I swimming in? There we go. I want to go this way. Well, we can go back and do our old strategy of finding lead. It was working before. But I wish there was a better way. I just wish there was a better way. Sort of glancing around right now, see if I can see any sandstone. Maybe I'll get lucky, but I won't count on it. Is there any on this wall over here, maybe? Not seeing it. Seeing some lime. Oh, here's some sandstone. Come on. No whammies, no whammies. Yeah, alright. Can I find one more? Just one more sandstone with one more lead in it. That's all I need. That's all I need. I mean, I'm gonna need more later, but for right now, just to get the prawn suit out of the way. Ah, silver. Come on, give me lead. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Yo, gimme, gimme. A lot of limestone. I might drown because I keep forgetting that that's a thing. Hold on. There we go. That's what I want. Titanium, because I will need it eventually. Is this it? the sandstone? Come on, there it is. Give me some lead. No, I want lead. Supremely disappointed in my lead options. I was hoping I could do this all in one breath, too. Here we go. There's my lead. Alright, just grab these as long as they're here. And I swam all the way to the orbs. That's not what I wanted to do. Wow, I'm real far away. That was not how I wanted this to go. Alright, let's go get some oxygen. And start our long swim back, because I didn't think I went this far. That's what happens when you get obsessed with something. Yeah. We're good. We're good. Like halfway to that island over there. Alright. I swim faster than I thought I did, but I do have the ultraglide fins on. I forgot that was a thing. I forgot that you swim really slow when you start. And then you can get a fin upgrade to swim faster. And I have the fin upgrade. At least I think I do. Do I have the ultraglide fins? Yes, I do. Okay. It'd be kind of weird if I didn't. Alright, we'll hop up in here. Beautiful. Alright, so we need to make enameled glass. So first we need to make glass. And now we need to make enameled glass. And then we need our diamond, which is in crystalline, which is right here. Which means I think we have everything. 2 plasteel, 2 aerogel, enamel glass, 2 lead, and 2 diamond. Alright, let's go make ourselves a prawn suit. I'm gonna go a little faster than I thought it would. We still need to upgrade it, so that's what we're gonna spend the rest of the time, is getting that upgraded to a good point. And then next time, or this time, but probably next time, we will build a cyclops. I don't want to make any promises. Alright.
It is normal when first piloting a prawn suit to feel a sense of limitless power. Prawn operators receive weeks of training to counteract this phenomenon. You will have to make do with self-discipline.
It's kind of funny. Alright. Come on, buddy. Well, don't sink all the way down. But also don't float there weirdly, too. Once I get in, this is gonna, like, drop, isn't it? Yep, here it goes. Wait. Hover. 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 Hover a little better than that. Alright. Sweet. I've never just used the regular grabby arms before. I always upgrade them. Now, speaking of sandstone, there's some sandstone right there. Hold on, let me get this bad boy parked. Can I make it that high up? Oh, yeah. I just have to push it off the ground first. Excellent. Alright, that is some serious progress. I'm happy with that. Alright, so we need a name for the prawn suit, too, so somebody come up with a name. But, so we want the grappling arm, which is going to take all that crap, and the drill arm, which is going to take all that crap. And actually, I might have enough stuff to make the drill arm, which is what I want first, because, well, yeah, let's make the drill arm. Why not? We probably won't take it out until we have all the upgrades anyway, but since I can basically make the drill arm, I think I just need, what, 4... I already forgot what it takes to make it. I need 4 more diamond. Do I have that much diamond? Ew, I do, but what else does it take? I don't even need to go this far, but I'm going this far anyway. It needs lithium, that's right, which I have lithium. It's another thing that I will run out of, but for right now I have quite a bit of it. So I want this lithium. Did I even take it? Hold on. Take it. There we go. Let's go build ourselves a drill arm. Sweet. Pop this bad boy in. That's not what I wanted to do. Stop. Float. Alright, or not. Wait for that to recharge and push off the ground. There we go. I want, where are my upgrade modules? Access upgrades. I want to put this here? That's something I need to check. Which arm do I want that on? I think... Yeah, I think I want it on the right arm. Because I want to be able to put the grapple arm on the left. And I use that to travel. I use the grapple arm for faster travel, so I want that on the left because I'll use it more often. Alright, so now we need to work on things like we want a hull reinforcement probably, which is going to take a lot of diamonds. That's going to be another trip out to the wilds there. So definitely hull reinforcement, and then we're going to need to get a depth module. Ooh, nickel. I forgot that nickel was a thing. That's harder to find. That's going to be a trip. It's gonna be harder to find nickel. Oh, I forgot nickel was a thing. That kind of bums me out. Thermal reactor is not going to be needed, I don't think. The jump jet upgrade is going to be needed, but we're going to have to wait on that one as well. I think we have to go... I wanted to wait before going deep enough to get these things, but I think I'm going to have to go deep before I can get these things. Well, we can work on our hull reinforcement. That's going to be a bunch of diamond. What else is there? Alright, so I want a hull reinforcement for this, and I want a hull reinforcement for the seamoth. And as long as I'm going out, do I also want anything else for the seamoth? I already have the depth modules for it. Hull reinforcement. Energy efficiency, probably? Engine efficiency, I mean? Polyaniline. What does it take to make polyaniline? Alright. Where is my... fabricator? What does it take to make polyaniline? I want this. So hydrochloric acid. Oh, that's not that bad. Oh, I can make that. Hold on. I grow deep shrooms. Right? Yeah. So all I have to do is slice one, get the seeds, and then take 3 of these. Get rid of that. Well, spores. They're not seeds. It's a mushroom. So plant those spores, and then I have gold, right? So I can make hydrochloric acid. Right, no, I need salt. That's what I need. Hold on. I need salt. There we go. One time I actually needed the salt. Hydrochloric acid. Beautiful. And then I can make polyaniline. Sweet, that was a little easier than I thought it would be. And what was the other thing I needed to make the engine efficiency module? Hi, I didn't see you there. There we go. Right? Yep, you're gone. Engine efficiency. Computer chip. Alright, that's not that hard to make. Computer chip needs 2 coppers. Whoop, I'm out of copper. Alright. Gold, and then I need some coral, which shouldn't be too far from here. There's some. Ooh, lots of table coral. Alright, I'll take all of it. Beautiful. I feel like I used to get only one at a time of the table coral, but now I can slice it into a million little pieces. Come on. There we go. I've got these fish swimming around inside my base. It's the bad thing about not building in the safe shallows, apparently. So I want copper wire. And then I want a computer chip. Which means I now have enough to make an engine efficiency module. Cool. And actually, if I really wanted to, I could make another one for the prawn suit, but I'm going to hold off for a second. So we'll put this bad boy in here. Alright, so I'm going to dump this stuff into... Why am I having such a hard time walking around? Hold on. So I need to put this stuff away. I don't have any copper, I have silver. And sulfur, which goes in its own bin. And then I have... What do I have? Oh, organic. Ooh, I'm lagging real bad. It doesn't say I'm lagging, but I'm lagging. So table coral goes in here. Eat one of these because I have it. Drink that because I have it. Alright, so that's as much as I want to clear that out, I think. How are my tools doing? 92, 89, 97. Alright, I should be good on that. So I think we're going to take a trip. Let me think for a second. If there's anything I want to do first. Alright, so we're going to take a trip. And we're focusing on diamond on this trip. We might find some lithium along the way, but we're focusing on diamond, so we want shale. And there should be tons of it over here at that island. So I think that's what I think I'm just going to go straight to the island. I might be able to find some shale over near the Aurora. But honestly, the quickest thing to do might just be to go to this island and get more of it, which we've done before. So we'll run out of diamond over there eventually, but hopefully not yet. And I'm going to wreck this by crashing into things. That's fantastic. That's fun, fabulous, tastic fun. Alright, we should be getting to the edge of the shallows here pretty soon. If my internal compass is correct, which it's not, and I should use the actual compass more, because I have that, but whatever. It's about the journey, right? Right. Speaking of which, am I still going the right direction? No, I am not. I need to adjust my course slightly. And I can't see, but I think I'm going the right way now. This creepvine goes farther than I thought it did. Oh, hello. Gotta be getting close now. We're at the floating islands. Means we're not quite on track. Where am I? Yeah, okay, we're still heading the right way. It's over here. That's why the moon looks all funny. It's through the fog, right? There it is. That's what I want. Okay, we were going the right way. It just didn't feel like we were going the right way. And I don't want to get... I don't know why I do things at night. I can't see a damn thing. Alright, here we go. Here's the edge of the island. Which there might be some shale here we can get. And I can hear that reaper, but I think I'm shallow enough it's not going to be a problem. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of sandstone, which I should probably get to. We're focusing on diamond. I said we're going to focus on diamond, so we're going to focus on diamond. But do I see any shale just hanging out on the outside here? Nope, just a lot of sandstone. So, repair this bad boy and head up to the surface here. There we go. Safe and sound. And we will try and find our shale deposits to get diamond. Which, there's a cave over here. I don't know if there's any shale in it, though. Right there. Boy, I wish I had a flashlight. Alright. Any shale in here? Nope, not really seeing any. And I don't remember if there's anything useful in this pool here. Some lithium. But I'm focusing on diamond. Oh, hello. There's this down here. What's all this then? I don't think I'm going to find any shale down here, but it's an interesting cave system. Huh, I didn't realize all this was here. Well, I did, but I forgot it. Like, I knew there was caves down here. I don't remember what they go to, if anything. Hello. I spy a purple tablet. So maybe they go to something useful. Or maybe it's just a way to get more purple tablets. I don't know. I'll take that up. There goes all my light. Hold on. There we go. Keep an eye on my oxygen. We're doing okay. Oops, something I can scan. Hold on. Spotted dock leaf. Don't know what you are, but now I have you scanned. Wow, this keeps going deeper and deeper. I don't remember what's at the bottom of all this, if anything. Like 100 meters down now, though. Is this ultimately just going to take me to the outside of the island? It's going to take me to a portal? Where does it go? Looks like it just takes me to the outside of the island. Alright, which is fine. I was primarily looking for diamond, and there is no diamond down there, so that's a thing we now know, and it's daytime, so I can actually see. Well, as long as I'm here. Silver, which is not something I need. Here we go. That's gold. I want diamond. I want it, I want it, I want it. Which means we have to climb. Well, hold on. There's another way you could go inside of this cave, and there might be diamond that way. I doubt it, but we're going to be thorough with our search. So over here, seeing lithium. Is that some shale? Because that could mean diamond. There we go, there's some diamond. Alright, so it wasn't a complete waste. Oh, here's more. Diamond. Excellent. Because I need a lot of it for hull reinforcements. And both the prawn suit and the seamoth really need hull reinforcements. Better safe than sorry. I don't mean to get them destroyed, but apparently I'm pretty good at getting them destroyed. And speaking of things getting destroyed, I am going to save real quick, just in case the game crashes. I have that saved. Alright. Because I'm going to be real bummed if we miss like an hour's worth of gameplay here for a game crash. And I don't think the game auto-saves. I could be wrong about that, but either way, it's safer just to save it manually, and I just know it's saved. Alright, well this island is full of diamond, and it's a safe place to get diamond, but it's a pain in the butt to climb this and actually find it. I'd rather stay underwater, but... Alright, show me the diamond. Hopefully I haven't already mined it all. Well, mined it, but gathered it all. Alright, I can't see the darkest corners here. Jump, damn you! There we go. Nothing around this way. Some salt deposits way up here. Must have used to have been underwater. There's nothing in there. We're going to go back into these caves. This is a good place to find it. There we go. That's more gold, which I don't want. Diamond, yes. Lithium, fine. Gold is not needed. And there's apparently a lot of it. Alright, this is not how I wanted this trip to go. Here we are. How much diamond do I have? I have 4. I want at least 8, and possibly even more than that just to have, but I think it takes 4 diamond for each hull reinforcement, so... And I need at least 2 hull reinforcements. There's some over there. Can't see when I sprint. There we are. Some more diamond. Ah! Come back! You're mine! There we go. Where am I? Did I get everything from over here? I think so. Keep going this way. There's some down there. Is there any up here? Not seeing any. Oh, here we go. Some floating off the wall here. What's my inventory look like? I got some room. Just don't want to fill up. I hear a creepy crawly. Where is he? As long as he's not near me, I should be fine. Let's see, I have 3 more slots. Well, I can drink of water. There we go. 4 more slots. Yep, I didn't want to pick up straight lithium. I thought that was shale. I thought I saw another shale outcrop over here. No, I guess not. What's up here? Did I go in a big circle? Yes, I did. I went in a big circle, I think. Yes, I did. Okay. Because that's the way I came in, was over there, like, down that way. So I did a giant circle. I'll go this way. So I can go back the other way that I saw and go deeper in. See, I have 3 more slots. I do have enough diamond, I just want more. I'm going to be greedy and I want more. So I need to go down this way. Take some fall damage, probably. Yeah. Yep. Hi there, there you are. Alright, we're good. Is this the exit this way? Or is this the way I came in? I think that's the way I came in. So I need to go down here? Yes, no? Now I might be technically lost. Like, I think I can find my way out, but I'm not sure if this is the way I've been. I can hear more scurrying. Which means this is probably the way I've not been. Oh, and here's the outdoors. What do I have? I have 1 more slot. Can I find 1 more shale before I leave? And hopefully it has a diamond in it. Yes, no, maybe so. Come on, show me the money. Where? Oh, where? I just want 1 more shale. Come on. I'm not asking for much. There we go. There's 1. Yeah, diamond. Alright, so we'll head out. Is this the way out? Hold on. I just figured this out a second ago, but... Well, this is a way out. There we go. Here we are. Beautiful. Is there a safe way down this side? Nope. That's death. I think the way out is this way. Just sort of guessing. Down and around. Yeah. Alright, I'm figuring it out. There's a Reaper over here. Oh, I fell. Alright, I'm safe. Oh, there he is. I was going to say there's a Reaper over here somewhere. And there he is. Ooh, he's mean. Don't look at me. Stay away. In fact, I'm not going to risk it. I learned my lesson. Don't need to mess with you no more. Alright, I'll go up this way. There we go. That was a successful mission, I think. I don't think we'll have to come back here for a little while, but then again, maybe I don't have enough diamond. We'll see. I do want those hull reinforcements, though.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
There's another Reaper over here somewhere. A lot of them. Is there like 14 of them in the entire game? And the game isn't that big. It's pretty big, but once you have something like a seamoth where you can really get around, it's not that big. Just inside a little crater. A few kilometers. I think there's like a PDA entry that tells you how big the crater is, but I don't know if I've read that yet. I don't think I have. Yeah. Ouch. Preferably, I don't say this. Preferably, I don't want my seamoth to blow up on this ride home when I'm trying to build it a hull reinforcement so that it doesn't blow up. Of course, that would be kind of ironic. Alright, nearly there. Just 600 more meters. longer. Shallows is actually a pretty good place to crash because you whack into things at high speeds. Try to skirt around the edge a tiny bit where it's a little bit deeper. Big boom. Lots of sounds going on. Oh, I set off one of the crash fish apparently. I was wondering what the hell that noise was. And there's a sand shark in the shallows. He went a little bit far away from home. Alright, we're almost back. Just sort of keeping an eye out for any changes. I don't think so. I don't think any big creatures have moved into this area. Pop our way back in here. Repair this. A little bit of damage. And we need titanium. Which I may or may not have. Hold on. So let's dump off all our gold. So much gold and silver. And then I need 6 titanium, and I only have 4. So let's see what more titanium we can find out here. If any. Well, first let's build our... Let's build one just to get it out of the way. Clear up our inventory a little bit. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. So we want our hull reinforcement. Pop this bad boy in here. So now that won't die quite as easy. And then try and find ourselves just like 2 more titanium in this area. Shouldn't be that hard, right? Should be limestone with titanium in it. Or copper, because I do need copper at some point. Basically out of copper. There's titanium. What else? There we go. Titanium. Some sandstone over here. Don't need gold. I have too much gold. It's worth nothing on this planet. It's not used in very many resources. Turns out gold is just a waste of space. Any more limestone outcrops that are like obvious? Not seeing it. Oh, here's one. More copper, which I need, just not as much as I need titanium. Stalker tooth, which I'll take just to have. Alright, I think that's it for now. Go over here and build another hull reinforcement for our prawn suit. Excelente. I fell in. Hold on. Got a little too close to the edge there. And pop that in there. Beautiful. Alright. Let's go store. Don't fall. There we go. Go store our stuff and figure out where we're at. So we'll dump our. We don't have any extra titanium. Dump our copper in here. Our gold in here, and our diamond goes in crystalline, and our lithium goes in lithium, and stalker tooth goes in organic, which is over here, and tablet goes in equipment. There, now that I have things organized, it's easier to find things. So, is there anything at this modification station that I care about? There's Cyclops upgrades, which I don't care about. Seamoth upgrades, which I don't care about. And, oh, I only need 2 depth modules for the prawn suit. That's not too bad, actually. I actually forget what the default is. I could probably, like, go pretty deep with it already. Air tank upgrades, the ultra high capacity tank, which I think I have. Yes, I do. trying to make sure I have everything. I think I do. Alright. Alright, we're doing okay. It's a Pathfinder tool. Is there a flashlight? There's a flashlight. I don't need to take it with me. It just... Sometimes it seems like it'd be nice, but it's actually just a waste of space. Alright. What do we need? I know I already checked this, but... The depth module for the prawn suit takes nickel, which I don't have, and I'm pretty sure I need to go deep to find. So... That's going to be a chore. And then the grapple arm. Okay, this is something that I think I can do. The benzene's going to take a bit, and the advanced wiring kit's going to take a bit. But the other stuff should be pretty easy. Let me see if I can make an advanced wiring kit, which I know is going to take at least 2 silver to make a wiring kit. So we'll make a wiring kit. And then the advanced wiring kit needs 2 gold and a computer chip, which needs... Okay, so I need 2 gold, and then I need another gold for the computer chip, and a copper... 2 copper for the computer chip, and 2 of those. Alright, so I should be able to make this, and then this, and then finally this. Alright, so that's out of the way. And then benzene takes 3 blood oils. Did I get enough blood oil to start growing my own? Because that's what I really should do. I need to make another grow bed, and I'm going to put like blood oil in it. So what does it take to make another grow bed? Exterior grow bed, just 2 titanium. So let us go find some titanium, and then I'll go get a bunch of the blood oils so I can just grow my own, make it a little bit easier to make benzene. Man, I don't want to have to go on another titanium trip. Should we? Let's go on another titanium trip. We need to anyway. We're gonna need it sooner or later. Might as well just get it sooner. No, that's not what I want. Get in. There we go. We can take this,
All systems online.
We can take this hull reinforcement module for a drive. And speaking of titanium, here's a seamoth fragment. Boom! Alright. Let's go find more titanium. Shouldn't be too hard. Just gotta go like 300 meters away, right? Start heading towards the orbs. And I have enough titanium to make a grow bed. I could just go get the blood oil, I suppose. How much room do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. I can get quite a bit of them. So let's go get a lot of them. And I don't actually know where they are. I just know they're in this general direction. And they're down deep. So we'll go deep. Just keep our ears open for reapers. Don't think there's any over here, but man, as long as I'm here, should I get more rubies? So many resources I want to get, and not enough pockets to put them in. All right, I need them sooner or later. I need everything sooner or later. I keep saying that, like I don't need other things, but I need other things. Could get titanium ore over here. Oh boy. Let's get the titanium. Blood oil could be another trip if we need to. Get all the titanium? Alright. There's that alien vent. I've been over here before. I just can't remember how close to the blood oil it is. Alright, I don't want to get caught in a cave system. Let's back out of here. And here's the wreckage I've been to before, right? Yes. Yep, I've been in here before. But there is things here to scan. Like you. I already have you. Boom. should have enough to get blood oil still. Enough room in my pockets anyway. And I can start growing it or whatever. But I have to find it first. Where is it? It's this general direction. Ooh, some bassy music. Sounds really good with headphones on. I sound like I'm being paid to talk about the music, but I'm really not. I just enjoy it. It pays me to do anything. I do this out of sheer enjoyment of the game. Alright, so I don't want to go down there, because there's no blood oil that way, but it should be nearby. Right? Well, now I'm just out in open water. Alright, start heading back this way a little bit. Ooh, that's deep. I can't see a dang thing. I can see these orbs in the distance, but I can't tell where the wall is. Alright. I feel like the blood kelp is in a distinctly different environment than this. Anything interesting here? There's this wreck, which I've already been to. So I get more titanium, if I want, which I kind of do. Because like I said, I do need it. I need to make ingots, and I need a lot of titanium to do that. So I feel like the blood kelp is in a distinctly different environment than the orbs, but it's like the next environment over. Ooh, don't crash that. All right, just about put our hull reinforcement to the test. Is it over here, maybe? Oh, who's making that noise? Oh, it's you. Okay, you're not that scary. Down this way, maybe? I'm just sort of guessing at this point. I really should have oriented myself better. Kind of afraid I'm going to come across a Reaper without meaning to. Alright, is it down here, or is this going to take me into like a barren wasteland? It's kind of looking like barren wasteland, ain't it? Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Hi! You're dangerous, so I'm going to get back in here. Alright, there we go. Well, I have room for it, but can I find it? I feel like I actually might be getting to the edge of the crater here. That seems like it's just going to drop off into nothing. Where am I? Let me see if I can get my bearings. Alright, so, yeah, I'm probably getting close to the edge of the crater. Oh, yeah. Yep, alright, so I need to bring it back this way a little bit. Where in the world is the blood kelp? Is it not this direction? I thought it was to, like, the east here, but maybe it's not. Maybe it's at the other side of the orbs, maybe? Maybe I went the wrong way? I'm just sort of guessing. Because I don't have a map. And I don't like looking things up. I like to just do it on my own, but... Alright, so we're getting back towards the shallow areas. These tilted mountains are throwing me off. It's a weird orientation. Okay, so here's the orbs. So maybe the kelp is on the other side? Maybe it's deeper into the orbs? That's a good question. Ooh, volcanic activity over there. It's a good place to find rubies. Alright, so if I go up and over this, maybe there'll be blood kelp. Which again, might not be called blood kelp, but that's what I call it. We're getting green. Nope, just more barren wasteland over here. Well, my quick little trip to get blood oil is taking a bit longer than I thought it would, because I have no idea what I am. Alright, so there's that wreckage. So if I go to this side of the wreckage, I should find blood oil. Right. It's either going to be blood, oil, or death. Sometimes it's both. So here's some more wreckage. I think I've been to this wreckage before. It looks familiar. Well... Is it over here? Or am I just gonna hit the edge of the world again? Or is there just gonna be more orbs? Alright, well, I see the orbs. Since I haven't been to the edge before, I think it'll warn me. But, well, let's check it out. What's down here? Ooh!
To plant life on the seafloor suggests this may be the migration path of a huge, bottom-dwelling life form.
Yeah, these boys are kind of cool. Let us go take a good scan of these. These are the other leviathans that are friendly. The sea treaders. Don't touch me. Hey, you guys are really cool, so I'm not looking to bother you guys, but so this is a good place to find some like shale and stuff because they churn it up, but also they defecate. So this will be needed for things later. I'm not gonna pick it up now, but hey, I found the sea treaders, so that's fun. I almost feel like I should mark this area just so I know where it is, but well, this is clearly not the blood kelp, so we need to keep looking. But I wondered when I was gonna accidentally find the sea treaders. I wasn't gonna go looking for them. I'm just gonna sort of find them. Big old cave here. This is cool. It's like this giant cave system. So it can fit all the sea treaders inside of it and whatnot. Anywho, if I hang out, if I just go in circles long enough, just follow around the edge of the crater basically, I will eventually find where the blood kelp is. Because boy was I wrong. But like I said, it's about the journey. That's part of how this game goes, honestly, is you might go out looking for something specific, but you'll find all these things that you've never seen before. Then you start exploring, and then you get sidetracked, and here it is. I figured it couldn't be too far away. I said after going to the other side of the map, basically. But now I need to find the actual oil. Here we go. Alright. How much of you can I carry? 1, 2, 3... I can't carry anymore. Okay, drink the water and eat the food, and now I can carry more. Alright, so I'll plant one of these. And I'll use the rest of... Ooh, there's that music. This is the music that really puts you on edge when you're going down deep. Where the hell's my seamoth? It's around here somewhere. There it is. And it's really boomy, so it actually gives me a headache after a while because I'm wearing these nice-ish headphones. I don't want to take the power cell out. There we go. Wearing these nice-ish headphones, they got like decent bass on them and stuff. So just when it starts pounding the bass, it hurts my ears. Well, not hurt my ears. It just gives me a headache. It's at just the right frequency. Right there. It's like, yeah, I can feel the pressure of that bass note. It's like a subwoofer. Like there's some of it that's audible, but I bet you there's quite a bit of bass going on there that's inaudible, and you can just sort of feel the pressure. Oh, it's good. It's good design. Whoever did the music for this, spot on. It's fantastic. But now we have to go over 1 kilometer back to base, so that'll be fun. And since my base is in this direction, I feel like I should mark this point. Because I have a beacon with me, that's what it's called. Ooh, look, a warper. Stay away from me. So I have a beacon with me, and I feel like I should mark where the blood kelp is so it's easier to find next time. So we will push this off, like right here, so it's close enough. And we will name you, hold on, if I can see my keyboard on the other side of my microphone. Is my caps lock on? It sure was. So again, probably called blood vines or whatever, but I don't remember. I'm calling it blood kelp. And then we will set that to... oh, it's already on red. Yeah, that's what I want it to be. Red. Sweet. Alrighty.
Welcome aboard, Captain. This ecological biome matches 7 of the 9 key conditions for stimulating terror in humans.
What are those 7 and what are the last 2? I kind of want to know. But, yeah, no, the blood kelp's pretty terrifying. It's down there deep. It's unsettling. There's things down there that can kill you. It feels like you've fallen off the edge of the universe to get to it. But... alright, it should be pretty safe the rest of the way back. This is the other... this, again, all the music's really good, but this is another one that I really like. It's got the vocalizing in it. Hey, when you go really far from home base, you get some good music. I like it. I look, more blood kelp. This is where I should have put the beacon. It's much closer. Oh well. You live, you learn. Alright, we're half a kilometer away, so it's not too bad. At least I know that that's the general direction of the kelp. Because I thought it was over here. Like, I thought it was, like, that direction somewhere, but it's actually over there. So, at least that gives me, like, an orientation to travel in. And we're almost back. When you're in the open water, it doesn't feel like you're moving very fast, because you have nothing to compare against, but you're actually moving pretty fast if you get up next to a wall, which is why if you crash into things, it does damage. And bada boom. That was a successful trip. We repaired a little bit of damage on that. And we'll go plant one of our... oh, we actually need to make our grow bed. Where's my habitat builder? So we need another exterior grow bed, which we'll put somewhere. Come on. Really? Why don't you like this? Alright, you know what? Screw it. We'll put it up here. There we go. And we will put one of you. There we go. We'll start growing our own blood oil there, hopefully. Could be wrong. And then we need benzene, which is why we did this in the first place. So take that, and then take some of that. Just keep cranking out some water, plus I need to drink. There we go. And what else did we need? We needed, let's see, benzene. I have enough to, just 1 lithium. Sweet. Give me a lithium. And then we can put a grapple arm onto our prawn suit. Alright. And access upgrades. And there we go. Let's take this bad boy for a test drive.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
There we go. Sweet. So now we are going to be pretty mobile with this thing. Excellent. Alright, that's as much of a test drive as I need to do. We will need to get more upgrades on this so it can go down 900 meters. So I can actually go to the inactive lava zone and get some of the rarer resources now that I have this drill arm and the grappling arm, and I have a hull reinforcement. I don't know if I need anything else. Also probably means I need like a cyclops first so that I can actually like take this down there without too many issues. But I think that's what we'll do next time. Let's see if there's anything we can finish up this time though. Alright, so we'll drop our rubies off and all of our other stuff. And we'll take stock of where we're at. Drop this titanium in here. And then what we're gonna do is we're going to take all these batteries and we're going to trade out our tools here. Just to keep things all charged up as much as possible. Because why waste the resources? Keep our battery charger running at all times. Oh, what else do we need to do? We could do another titanium run because we need to make plasteel ingots for the cyclops. Let's go take a look at what we can. I'm not going to build the cyclops till next time, but we can take a look at what the cyclops requires and start preloading our resources. So the cyclops needs 3 plasteel ingots, 3 enamel glass, lubricant, advanced wiring kit, and lead. I say we do a giant titanium run, quite frankly. I can get the lubricant now, I suppose. That's an easy one to get. Let's focus on titanium, maybe even glass. I can see a lot of quartz right now. Let me get the quartz. 1, 2, I need 6 quartz. 3, 4. Alright, 2 more. 5. And there's 1. And 6. Alright. Any titanium over here as long as I'm here? Anything in here? Yes, there is. Now scan it. There we go. What do I have? I got plenty of room. Yeah, if there's any titanium over here, I'll take it. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Ah, boom. Titanium. Alright, I don't want to get too far away from my base because then it's going to be a long swim back. And actually, now that I have the drill arm, I could kind of go and find, like, lead. That's good. Some, like, titanium deposits and stuff. Make this a little bit easier. But let's make our enameled glass, and we'll have that out of the way. Oh, I need stalker teeth. Because I don't have any saved, I don't think. I might have 1 in storage, but I might as well just grab 3 more as long as I'm out, right? Where am I? Hold on. Yeah. I went farther away than I thought I did. But yeah, if we find a place where there's a stalker, there's probably also some salvage, so we can find some teeth pretty easy. And of course it's nighttime, so I can't see a darn thing. Just sort of see my base looming in through the green mist. It's not quite a mist. Can you have mist underwater? I guess you could have mists of other particles. Ooh, more lead. Excellent. I do need a lot of lead. Let's see. There should be a lot of stalker teeth in this area over here. So we'll take a swim. Suppose I should get more oxygen so I don't drown, which I have done before in this game. In this playthrough, specifically. I did it a lot in my first playthrough, but in this playthrough I have drowned because I've messed around with death, basically. I attempted death, and death came for me. Alright, so there's a ton of salvage over here. There should be stalker teeth. Come on, stalker teeth. There should be a ton of you. Where are you hanging out at? If I could see better, I could probably find them. Come on, there's gotta be some around here somewhere. Alright, where are you? It should make a noise when they drop them, so if they drop one while I'm nearby, I'll hear it. It makes a weird, like, I don't even know how to describe it. But it makes a noise if they drop the teeth near you, so I should be able to see that. hear that. I can't see sound. Here we go. Here's the frickin' mother load. All right, get all of these bad boys. I was gonna say, if we find a pit where they've just been dropping them and they've been collecting, that'll work. Oh yeah, there we go. We got enameled glass for days. Is there more down here? Nah, just a lot of salvage. Yep, there's one. Alright, so I think we have enough stalker teeth. I think we're gonna be Gucci. Ouch! I forgot you guys can do damage to me. You're usually so gentle. Alright, let's head back to base. We got what we came for. Make some enameled glass, which I don't actually need right this second, but at least I can get it out of the way. Put everything in the synthesized bin, I suppose. Do I have room for... I have room for a creepvine cluster here, so I will take one of them and make my lubricant while I'm at it, and I can throw it all in my synthetic locker. And then we can go out and get titanium, I think, right? And lead, but I'd rather do the titanium. The titanium's a bit more of a feat. I need 30 of them so I can make 3 ingots. At least 3. 3 to actually make the cyclops, and then I need to upgrade it and blah, 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 so... Alright, so we will put the lead in the rare metal, and we will take the quartz and turn it into glass. There's 1 glass, 2 glass, and 3 glass. And then 1 enameled glass, 2 enameled glass, and 3 enameled glass. And then some lubricant. And we can dump that in our synthetic locker over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we can dump our titanium into here. Silver is a rare metal. Stalker teeth go in organic because they're from organic things. The teeth themselves aren't quite organic, but probably mostly calcium, if I had to guess. Something similar, chemically. Alright, so that's everything from there. I think we're just going to go on a titanium hunt. What blueprint do I have? I have the Cyclops docking repair module, which is right. I found that. I forgot I did. Voice logs, which we already saw. Alright, let's look at our data bank. Fauna, we scanned our sea treader leviathan, a vast bipedal leviathan which roams the reefs in herds grazing the seafloor. Antennae on the creature's head can detect a range of scents, helping the sea treaders to find fresh grazing pastures, avoid the path of large predators, and sense chemical agents from others of their kind. Carapace, thick armor protects the creature from attack by all but the largest of carnivores. 2 legs extend from the rear. Elongated snout used to siphon up plant material from the seafloor and maintain balance. Behavior, large herds would decimate the flora of a single area, thus encouraging the sea treader's migratory behavior. Families keep their young towards the center of the herd, and parents will lash out at over-curious interlopers in search of an easy meal. Assessment, sea treader herds may unearth mineral deposits as they churn up the sand. They also defecate, and I feel like that defecation can be used for things, but I don't remember what. Can it be processed into something? That's a good question. And then we found the spotted dockleaf, a simple aquatic plant. Chemicals within the leaves act to neutralize poisons and acids found in other local specimens, thereby actively encouraging predation by herbivores, albeit in small quantities. This ensures the plant both spreads its seed but retains enough surface area on its leaves to survive itself. And then we have a data download. It was something about Torgal Corp. Torgal Corporation is a long-standing family-run clan that operates almost a dozen mining and trading operations. The company share price hit an all-time high on the announcement by a Mongolian Kabul. I'm assuming that's how you pronounce that word. I've seen it before in this game, but I don't know how to pronounce it. Of their intention to construct a new phase gate utilizing Torgal materials. These plans were put on hold when Bart Torgal, the intended leader of the new mining operation, disappeared along with his father roughly a decade ago. Which was on this planet. Hooray! They were gone a decade? How long did they survive? did they actually survive? That's a good question. And maybe they tell you that and I just don't remember, but... oh yeah, so I want to go get titanium. So we're gonna go find a good place to find titanium. Which, taking the seamoth out is probably still the best way to do it, although theoretically... Hold on, let me check my blood kelp over here, see how that's doing. Theoretically, I could go out and try and find a titanium deposit and drill it with the prawn suit, but... okay, so we have our vine. I don't know if that's going to produce any more blood, though, so... might have wasted some time on that. What did I run into? Did I just bump into my own foundation? I don't think so. Alright. We're going to choose a random direction. Basically this way, because it's where the blood kelp is, and I haven't been over there too much. And we're going to find any titanium that we can. Yay! This is fun! We're having fun! I'm having fun. If I wasn't having fun, I wouldn't play the game. I'm not big into playing games that I don't enjoy. Then again, I'm also a completionist, so what the hell are you? Is this some sort of deposit? No, it's just coral. Okay. Are you mad? Oh, that's a lead deposit. Ooh, that might be useful to come back and find at some point. I'm guessing that's lithium. Alright. So I'm a lot closer to some deposits than I originally thought I was. Not that it matters, but... not right now, anyway. It'll matter later. But... so I'm a bit of a completionist, so if I start a game, I still try to finish it even if I don't like it, but... you will not be getting a good review from me, I'll tell you that much. Alright, so we will... this might actually be a waste of time trying to find titanium over here, but oh well, we're gonna do it. We're gonna see what we come across. If there's any wreckage down here, though, which there should be some... there's generally at least one piece of wreckage per biome, except for the inactive lava zone. That's too deep, but... which there might be an entrance to over here, come to think of it. Nope, there's a warper, though. Alright, so we're not going to attract his attention. And we'll see if there's any titanium. Not seeing anything. Lots of other rare things. Oh, other rare things. Lots of rare things. Titanium itself's not rare. Ooh, there's that music. Ooh, give it music. Oh yeah, we're just gonna take in Subnautica here for a second. Might be a little bit quieter so we can sort of take it in.
Local scans show a nearby opening, leading to a biome with extensive fossilized remains.
Alright, here we go. This is not what I planned to do this time, but we're going into the inactive, or the underwater, what is this? The underwater river? I can't remember what it is. All these biomes sort of blend together, and I can't remember what they're called, but there's that music that I enjoy so much. Alright, let's take a scan of this bad boy. I didn't mean to come down here, but since we're here, let's see. I have claw kelp. All right, and then we'll get the amoeboid. Does this hurt me? Yes, it does. All right, get out of there. Oh, I didn't know you could scan this. Sweet. We're gonna go try and find where these alien sensors are leading us. And can I scan? Have I scanned these rays yet? I don't think I have. I gotta watch out for these. Ah, there's an entrance over there. Okay. So can I scan you? Come on, get back here. Ghost ray. You're pretty. Alright. These lights scan at all? Nope. What else is there? These lights maybe? Or these count as the alien scanners? These probably just count as the alien scanners. Alright, that just counts as alien scanner. Alright, so let me hop back in my seamoth over here, and then there's an entrance to an alien thing over here. We'll go check that out. Alrighty. Our music went away. Bring the music back. We'll turn our lights off so we don't attract the attention of those crab squids or whatever the hell they're called. Alright. What color tablet do you take? Orange one. I happen to have an orange one. Hopefully I don't need another one. And I'm gonna bring my seamoth inside here just to be safe. Alright, let's see what is up. Ooh, there's a cuttlefish egg! What am I scanning here? Alien research equipment. Look at the little cuttlefish! Hello! I will put you in an aquarium at some point and hatch you, but for right now, you're gonna hang out with your brother in a locker. And flora specimen case. Is this their, like, flora research area? Oh no, it's just like a research area in general. Bone specimens. Data terminal.
Integrate new PDA data.
Alright, anything else in here worth scanning? Yes, no, maybe so. Does this back wall do anything? I don't think so. Nope. Is there anything underneath this bridge? It seems like a good place to hide something. Nope. Alright, just want to be thorough. There's a bit of ruby in here. I'll take that just to have it. Alright, let us see what our new entries are. We have a lot of them, apparently. So, alien data, scan data. We have an alien floral research, local plants being held in stasis. The aliens evidently sought an extensive knowledge of the planet's ecosystem, which would have been necessary to support any live specimen research. And let's see, research equipment, a large laboratory table, and accompanying scanners incorporate technologies far beyond our current level of understanding. Hypotheses, equipment maintenance, staff maintenance, specimen analysis, and specimen gene manipulation. That's an odd hypothesis to have among those other ones. Research probes, the prominence and facing of these alien devices suggests that they are some kind of probe or sensor. Their subject would seem to be the vast skeleton in the center of the cavern. The attached cable network may lead to a remote power station or data hub. Assessment, investigate. So if I follow those wires more, they might take me somewhere I want to go. Fauna reproductive data. Extensive alien research data on the local fauna with a special focus on their reproductive methods. Core conclusions have been synthesized. The aliens discovered the life forms on the planet just have one sex. Did I not just say that in the earlier part of the episode? Do they reproduce, like, asexually? Or, like, I didn't realize that they answered that question for me. They observed local organisms engaging in asexual reproduction. There we go, I just answered my question. All healthy individuals tested were capable of egg laying. Eggs usually require genetic material from another of the species. In rare case, only one parent was required, with evolutionary mutation introduced by the effects of the environment itself. Research appears to have been focused around hatching conditions and genetic variations between parent and child. So, there is no alien sex, basically, on this planet. They all just are. Let's see. Sea flora, we have the crab claw kelp, a blue-tipped kelp species which tends to grow in or near the acidic brine pools on the ocean floor. These brine pools are hazardous to most life forms. However, the crab claw has adapted by developing a thick, inflexible root system which can withstand the environment and which raises the sensitive blue feeding nodules above the level of the brine. Good to know. And for fauna, we have the amoeboid, a simple non-sentient organism found attached to land with high levels of fossilized organic matter. It feeds on this matter until it reaches maturity, at which point it divides to create two new genetically identical offspring, and the cycle continues. Well, can they get up and move? Otherwise, don't they just sort of build on top of each other? Or maybe that's the point? Anyway, the ghost ray, as opposed to the jelly ray, which is the ones that are up more closer to the surface, this ray species has adapted to deep sea conditions. Its body is fully protected by translucent skin, and it has large wings that are capable of generating considerable thrust. Poisonous flesh, as is common for rays on 4546b, the ghost ray's flesh is inedible, making it one of the more resilient herbivores. Feeding behavior feeds on plant material or plant matter that has settled on the ground in deep sea caverns. Assessment inedible. And then deceased. So we have mixed leviathan fossils. These fossils likely came from the ancient ancestors of the leviathans which inhabit the planet today. The relative size and delicacy of the bones suggest that they form part of the rear canal or some other complex internal structure. Ancient fossilized skeleton. The skeleton of a million-year-old armored carnivore. Projections suggest that this life form would have been larger than any living creature encountered on the planet. The oceans of the time would have been very different to support life forms of this size, with more open geography and many more individuals in the Leviathan range. Yeah, that thing is bigger, like the head of the thing that's out here is bigger than all the other Leviathans on this planet. And it's pretty much bigger than all the other Leviathans on this planet combined, but I'm not going to test that claim. Anywho, let's see. Yeah, if you went outside this crater, you probably could find more life, because all the life that I can scan is inside this impact crater that's not very big. It's a few kilometers across, and the only thing, and from a gameplay standpoint, that basically is just you can't leave this area. If you do, you get attacked by ghost leviathans, and you don't have a very good time. But from a lore standpoint, I'm wondering if you leave the impact crater, if it's possible to find leviathans that are that big just out in the open water. Okay, eeny, meeny, miny, this way. Let's see where this direction takes us. I did not plan on coming down here, but hey, as long as we're here, might as well explore, right? Okay, so
Seek fluid intake.
That's a ghost leviathan, and I don't want to mess with him.
Terrain scans indicate this biome contains unusually high concentrations of organic and fossilized remains.
Alright, so first we're going to see what's back this way. I need water. Water. Boom.
Vital signs stabilizing.
This might just be another exit to a different biome. But if it's not, then we'll go. Either way, we're going this way first. Because I don't want to have to encounter that ghost leviathan if I don't need to. Can I scan you? No, I cannot. Alright. And I have a new radio transmission, which very possibly could be another really spooky one from the Warpers. But we'll see. We'll see what's over this way. I'll check that out when we get back to base before I end this episode. Okay, it's looking like it's just an exit. Yep, okay, it's just an exit out into the floating orb area. So, we're going to go back towards the Ghost Leviathan, and we're just going to try to not disturb it. And for giggles, let's save. Why not? I don't want to cheat and reload a save if I die, but it is smart just to have that save in general. Alright. This is another place where I get lost sometimes, is down here in the river area, the inactive lava zone and all that. I kind of forget where I am and can't find my way back out. But, and actually, if I get through here, he's getting close. I don't know how close I can get before I upset him. Let me just park this here and I'll swim. Because I do want to scan this skull here. And now he's inside the skull, so that's a thing. I could scan him if he's stuck. Hold on, if he's stuck, I'm going to scan him. That's a Ghost Leviathan juvenile. Nope, that's bad. Those are bad. That's a bad thing. That's a bad thing. Hold on. back up a little bit. And then come up here. Alright, so we got that one. Let us use a first aid kit. There we go. Alright, we're doing okay. This is going a little bit better than the alternative. Alright, you're making a lot of noise, but you're not actually doing damage to me. Oh, now you're doing damage to me. Did I not finish scanning you? I thought I scanned you all the way. Alright, well, I like your little ghost trails that you leave behind. Let's get closer to you without actually... Oh, here he comes. There we go, scan. Scan. Alright, I got the scan. I need to... Hold on. Regroup. Swim away. Swim away! Alright, we're fine though. We're not dead. We're still doing okay. Just hang on here for a second. Use my first aid kit. Alright. Let's skirt around the edge and get away from him as much as we can. Alright, we're doing fine. I've done this a million times in the past. You don't have to kill him. I might kill him eventually, just to get him out of the way, but... Yeah, okay, if we come to this end of the tunnel here, we should be far enough away that we don't cause any problems. And then I can get out and see if I can get more scans. Yeah, we'll park over here by this volcanic area. Alright. So I don't know if I can scan these bones. I also don't remember if I had... I think I'm actually growing. Yeah, I think I'm growing ghostweed outside of my base, but, what are you? You're a creature egg of some kind. Huh. Didn't know there were creature eggs down here. Alright, can I scan these bones? Nope. Okay, so the other thing is these eels over here, or whatever the hell they are. Can I scan them? Have I already scanned them? I don't remember what I have and have not scanned already. And I think these guys can do some decent damage to me, so I need to be careful. A river prowler. Alright, I'm doing good. Doing good. Oh, scan faster. Faster. Come on, come back. Come on. A little bit more. There we go. Alright, so I got everything from here that I care about. So there's a way to go that way and a way to go this way. I think I want to go that way because there's more alien base over there. Stop screaming over there, you juvenile. Alright. So this way will eventually lead us down to the inactive lava zone, I think. Don't quote me on that. But I think over here is another alien research facility or something like that. And that would be worth going to before I bail out and go back to my base. Especially for water. I'm going to be low on water here in a second. Food I can kind of handle. Or is this another way out? Hold on. No. Alright, that's another way out. The base was over here. Alright. See, I get lost down here. I might just keep finding other ways to get out and not remember, or not be able to find the ways deeper in. It's just where I want to go. Alright, come on, there should be creepy music. Come on, bring up the music. Come on, game. More music. And we have just diamonds growing out of the walls down here. I'm 700 meters down. I didn't realize I was that deep. Alright, can I scan this? I probably can't, but we will be thorough and check. Nope, I cannot. Alright, so I believe... I could be wrong, but I believe there's an alien base over here. I'm seeing some alien technology. Oh, yeah. place. Hey, buddy. You look like a sea dragon. Yep, a sea dragon skeleton. This one's dead, but there are living ones. Alright, so I want to follow this alien technology right here. Oh man, I hope I don't need tablets that I don't have to get into this base over here. And it'll load in. There it is. It took a little bit longer to load in. Alright,
This alien structure appears to have collapsed to the sea floor.
From where? There's no way, there's nothing above. Are you saying that it was just sort of suspended in this cavern and it collapsed to the seafloor? Or are you saying it fell all the way down here? Because there's a difference. Alright, let me carefully park this in here as much as possible so it doesn't get ate while I'm gone. Oh, hey!
Interior walls in this section are
Get out of here.
substantially reinforced, indicating the designers were seeking either to keep something out or contain it within. Whatever their intention, it clearly failed. Detecting an alien broadcast, linguistic analysis reads, caution, hazardous materials and life forms contained within.
Are you dead or... Oh, I'm assuming you're dead. Alright, take these ion cubes. Alright, so this is like the alien containment facility or something where they kept a lot of the fauna, I think. A lot of the living fauna, anyway. The deceased ones that could research elsewhere. And what do you take? You take purple, which I have. Sweet. Gimme.
Integrating new PDA data.
Alright, we'll look at what we have. So, voice log, and databank, and sea dragon skeleton. The semi-intact skeletal structure of a Leviathan-class predator. Head trauma. There is clear evidence of massive physical trauma to the head. Damage is so severe, it was likely the cause of death and must have occurred somewhere nearby. Damage is consistent with a high-speed collision with a solid object. Oh, maybe it rammed its head into this facility. I see. Age. Something in the environment has helped preserve these remains, but calcium decay suggests an appropriate time of death 1,000 years ago. Wow, that was a long time ago. Bone growth suggests the creature was in the egg-laying stage of its life cycle. So did it lay the eggs, or did it die before it laid the eggs? Does it matter? There we go. My throat's getting dry. Carnivores. We have the river prowler, a fast, agile predator discovered at great depths. Its jaws, powerful jaws used for both savaging prey and warding off large predators. Torso, its eel-like torso is highly vulnerable, consisting predominantly of a spinal column and cartilage. It shows significant overlap with other eel-like predators on 4546b. Attack profile, it will aggressively keep its jaws facing its opponent, but smaller, faster life forms may have the advantage. Assessment, avoid. Well, I just killed one, I think. Maybe that's what's swimming around in the background there. The Ghost Leviathan Juvenile. This large predator has adapted to live in deep waters and dark cave systems, attacking anything and everything in its quest to grow larger. Torso. Soft outer membrane and elongated body enable superior navigation of tight cave environments. Displays some similarities to other eel-like predators in the area. However, the Ghost Leviathan has covered over the electrical prongs on his inner torso with a taut, transparent membrane, which delivers superior maneuverability. Diet. In its juvenile state, this Leviathan feeds on larger herbivores and unfortunate members of its own species. They display a remarkable rate of growth, which shows no signs of stopping, suggesting that they must abandon their hatching grounds before they grow too large and make for more open waters. So that's why, if you leave the crater, there's a bunch of ghost Leviathans out there because they need the open water so that they don't all kill each other. Okay, data downloads, alien data, terminal data, specimen research data. A catalog of information on the organisms previously contained within the alien facility. A number of entries has been translated. Small herbivore gamma. This entry seems to reference the common peeper. Shows no immunity to infection. Death commonly occurs within 4 days. Shows symptom remission on exposure to enzyme 42, but symptoms quickly recur. Shows advanced learning behaviors. Shows some capacities to transmit enzymes to other specimens. Leviathan embryos. Adult specimen too large to study in containment. Egg specimens acquired from nesting site. Embryos showed no signs of immunity. Death commonly occurs within 3 weeks. Small sample of eggs has been retained for continued high-priority research on Leviathan hatching mechanism. Large carnivore theta. Off-site lab established to study remains. Shows some potential for immunity to infection, but physical remains so far proved insufficient for full reconstruction. Unidentified Leviathan. This Leviathan species has been... I'll take care of that in a second. This Leviathan species has been assigned designator Sea Emperor. Bone samples from Emperor specimens indicate some potential for Kara immunity. Single specimen captured for study at purpose-built containment facility constructed in volcanic region at depth of 1.4 kilometers, which I can go to a maximum of 0.9 kilometers. So that's deep. Assessment. While it is unlikely that the Emperor specimen is still contained within the facility described, it may be possible to acquire further data there on the aliens' attempts to develop a vaccine. So, if you can get to the Sea Emperor, it can transmit the... How is this? It is immune to the disease, and it can transmit the cure. So, hint, hint, nudge, nudge. All right. Some rib cage samples. That's a Leviathan egg, I believe. Which I cannot take with me. Oh, a sea dragon egg. Array specimens. Let's see. Oh, there's more stuff down here. Bigger than I thought it was. Take you. And I forgot I was going to eat something. It's the water I'm going to run out of.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Hi, you're big.
Seek fluid into...
Yeah. Alright, is there anything of use inside your containment facility? Can't scan you. Doesn't really look like it. But man, they gave you a big cage. I can swim right through you. Let me out. Let me out! There we go. Alright, so I think we're good. I'm in a little bit of a hurry because of the water situation.
Residual biological evidence suggests indigenous life forms were brought to this location and subjected to intensive study.
I can see this. We have little bits of warpers here. Because the warpers are biomechanical, so they built them. Let's scan this. Oh, it's just more warper parts. Ooh, warper. A self-warping quarantine enforcer unit. That's a nice way of putting it. Alright, so let's get this terminal data over here, and I think we're good to go.
Data pertaining to the bacterium is being downloaded. Caution. Detecting atypical fluctuations in blood plasma proteins. A self-scan is strongly advised.
Alright, we'll do that real quick.
Self-scan complete. Bacterial infection has spread to the skin and pulmonary system. Medical report recorded to databank. It is imperative you find a way to neutralize the infection.
Yikes. That's no fun. Alright, so I need to get out of here. I don't want to die of thirst. Here's the cue. Alright. So I'm going to hop in my seamoth and we'll beeline it back to my base. And once I stabilize my health, we'll read through the things we just got and figure out what's going on. I'm going to smash into some things along the way. Alright, here we go. Super speed. Come on, let's go. I hope I'm going the right way. Which way am I going? This way. Right? Down? Up? Yeah, down. That's where I want to go. Oh boy, I feel like I'm moving so slow. This place is big. Actually, depending on where I come come out, if I come out near that island, which is this way, I should just go back the way I know that I can go. If I come out near an island, I can eat food and get water. But otherwise, I have a problem.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
I'm working on it. You have no idea how much I'm working on it. I really hope I don't. Ooh, wait. I can eat these. Hold on. Gel sack. How much water do you give me? 4. I'll take it. There's another one over here somewhere. Yeah, there's one down here. Yeah, these might tide me over just long enough, because I'm actually pretty sure I'm not going to make it back. Take that one. And they're relatively abundant, so I'm not worried about wasting them. It's not the most efficient way to use them, but alright.
Vital signs stabilizing.
That should hold us over, I think, until we get back to base. So, work on that. Alright, I was getting nervous there for a second, but I forgot that I could eat those. So go this way, and then out through. Yeah, I think it's this way, is the way that's back up. I don't know where it's going to dump us out, but at least it'll dump us out somewhere where we can beeline it back to base. Take these with me just to be safe. Better safe than sorry. Alright, man, I forgot how big this place is. Because, like I said, the seamoth actually moves pretty fast. But if you're not, like, when you're just sort of out in open water, it feels like you're moving slow. So it feels like I'm moving slow because this area is so huge. Alright, so I think this is going to dump us out relatively close to the Aurora. I could be wrong about that. I'm just sort of guessing. Alright, it's going to dump us out in the blood kelp area. And there is a crab squid, or whatever the hell it's called. So I'm going to turn my lights off so I don't attract its attention. And this is all caves. Fantastic. I need to find a way up and out. Here we go. Yes, no, maybe, please. I can't see far enough, but I'm seeing kelp. Come on. Show me the light. Show me the light. I'm not seeing the light. I'm seeing more cave. I've seen a lot of cave. Alright. This way, maybe? Yes. Oop. That music came in and startled me. Yeah, I want to go this way, and then up and out. And I'm sure it's nighttime. Alright, so base is this way. Spooky noises. Yay, we're alive. We're gonna make it. And we didn't get any titanium, but we did make some other progress, so. Overall, not a bad trip. Got some more lore. Got some resources, not a lot. We got some ion cubes and whatnot, but didn't find any nickel. Hoping I could find some nickel down there, but oh well. Didn't really look for it, but if I had found it, it would have been nice. Actually, you might have to go underneath the brine, that, like, the green stuff floating at the bottom that hurt me. If you go underneath, there might be some nickel just hanging out down there, but of course, since I take damage, I didn't really try that. I probably should have. Probably should have just taken some damage to get the nickel. Here we go. I can scan this for some titanium if I have room in my pockets, which I do. There we go. Not a complete waste. And there it is. I was going to say, couldn't find my seamoth. Right on top of the thing. Can't find it. All right. Here we go, here we go, here we go. See it in the distance. We're almost back. That engine efficiency module is working pretty well for me. I only spent 20% of my energy while I was out there. And the hull reinforcement's doing well too, because I'm only at 88 damage. So not bad at all. I made the right decision in putting these upgrades on this thing. And we didn't die. We did run out of water. We did run out of first aid kits, so, you know, cut it a little close, but we did survive. Alright, give me some water. Drinky, drinky.
Stabilizing.
And I'll throw out the salt. Alright, and we will put the... Where am I keeping my ion crystals and power? That's where I'm keeping them. Put the ion cubes there. And we'll put our ruby in here. And our titanium goes in the titanium case. Our cuttlefish egg goes in organic. And actually, so does the gel stacks. So, hooray! We did it! Listen to the radio. Yep, warpers. That's all you got for me? Ooh, we are growing blood oil. Sweet. Take these. And if I take them, I don't know if it'll grow more, but we'll plant them. There we go. And now we can grow our own blood oil. Fantastic. All right. So we'll come in here and we will read through this stuff that we found. Lots of voice logs. All right, so we'll work through this procedurally. So advanced theories. Bacterial infection report. You have been infected with a previously unknown waterborne bacterium. It is currently multiplying in your bloodstream. Estimated incubation time 2 weeks. Your immune system is currently combating the infection at low efficacy. You may already be experiencing flu-like symptoms and skin irritation. These will likely be exacerbated as the bacterium takes hold. Your immediate priority should be abatement and eradication of the infection. Recommended steps: salvage further alien research data on possible vaccine. Investigate the mechanisms which have enabled the indigenous ecosystem to inhibit the symptoms of the infection. Ray species of 4546b. Different species of ray indigenous to 4546b, each adapted to different environments. This is the tank of the rays that we saw down in the alien base. The specimens are 99.99% genetically identical to those encountered on the planet today, suggesting that rays in particular have undergone little evolutionary mutation in the past millennium. I feel like that's true of a lot of organisms. Over 1,000 years, they don't mutate too much. Ghost rays, jelly rays, crimson rays, and rabbit rays likely all share a common evolutionary ancestor. I don't know if I found the crimson rays yet. Maybe I did. I don't remember. No. You have to find those deeper down. That's right. I haven't found the crimson rays yet. The alpha ray would have evolved deep in the ocean trenches, quickly growing in line with available food supplies. It would have most resembled the ghost ray in size and appearance, with translucent skin for camouflage and forward-mounted eyes for hunting. A fast and fearsome stalker of small creatures in the dark. While some rays have stayed within the limits of the cave systems where they first evolved, others are relatively more recent adaptations to new environments, likely the results of overpopulation. All of the rays in 4546b have given up predation in favor of herbivorous scavenging and use poisonous flesh to protect themselves. So some interesting little evolutionary data. A sea dragon egg. This large egg is held in a hermetically sealed environment and has been chemically sterilized. Without the means at this facility to house a fully grown sea dragon specimen, it is possible the aliens sought to study instead the egg-laying and incubation process. To what end is unclear. It'd be really cool if you could incubate your own sea dragon. They don't let you do that in this game, but it'd be cool if you could. Alien data. So we have scan data from, so the self-warping quarantine enforcer unit. This life form shows signs of heavy genetic modification and extensive mechanical grafting. Its digestive and pulmonary systems have been replaced by an onboard battery receiving energy directly from the main grid and distributing it around the body. Miniaturized face technology has been implanted beneath the skin and is triggered by the central nervous system, allowing the construct to teleport at will. The brain and central nervous system have been digitally augmented with advanced processing power and remote communications. Assessment: programmable hunter/killer. Avoid. The organic parts on display contain DNA from dozens of different organisms, largely originating off-world. They are in varying states of augmentation with advanced technologies. This production line setup suggests that these self-warping constructs were built, maintained, and deployed by the aliens that designed this facility. So the warpers are artificially made to contain the Kara, essentially. So the organic bits aren't even from this planet, and then they've modified them with mechanical stuff. So I believe if you heal the Kara, they don't care about you as much. They might still be able to warp you, but they don't actively hunt you down, I think. I don't know that for sure. Kara contagion profile. This terminal contains extensive data regarding the bacterial contagion identified as Kara. Discovery. First encountered during routine network expansion on outer worlds. Pandemic development. Network error resulted in routine quarantine procedure failure. Contagion was uploaded to and spread quickly through the core worlds. Confirmed deaths 143 billion individuals. Bacterial mechanisms. Attaches to healthy living cells and mutates the basic genetic structure. Symptoms. Stage 1. Gradual immune system failure. Stage 2. Green skin, lesions, and flu-like symptoms. Stage 3. Unpredictable alterations to biological structure. Stage 4. Complete shutdown of executive function. Emergency steps taken. Core worlds quarantine. Bacterial samples distributed to isolated disease research facilities for vaccine development. So this planet, 4546b, is not the only one to have quarantine activated on it. Apparently these aliens have been to other planets and put them under quarantine. So that'd be interesting for a sequel. Below Zero, I think, is technically a spin-off. I don't know if it's technically a sequel. I don't know. But I mean, there's usable material for more games. Fauna. We have deceased fauna. So we have the remains of a research specimen. The skeletal remains of a vast predator housed within artificial habitat. The environment constructed to house the specimen suggested it was kept alive in containment for research purposes for months or even years. Organic matter indicates the habitat once supported extensive plant life, though it has since decayed. When the facility collapsed, the specimen was either left to die or killed on the spot. Evolution. While it shares some skeletal traits with the biter and sand shark, including its distinctive double eye sockets, this fossilized specimen is significantly larger and features unusual forearms rarely seen in aquatic species. The species was likely gone extinct in the past 1,000 years, and its evolutionary relatives have evolved almost beyond recognition. Rib cage samples. A display case containing an array of rib cages harvested from the indigenous life forms. There's a particular focus on this instance on vertebrate skeletal structures. While some of these skeletons match organisms encountered on the planet so far, most cannot be matched with confidence, suggesting either that there are species out there not yet accounted for, or that they have become extinct since these samples were collected. I mean, it's possible that the open waters outside of the crater have stuff in them, but it's also kind of suggested that the ghost leviathans sort of keep everything at bay out there, because they need all that open space to survive. But we have salt. Let's hope there'll be water in there. All right, so that's something I need to keep an eye out for, is more water. But I think that's everything we're going to do for now. So next time, we're going to try and build our cyclops so that we have a very basic mobile base, and we can take our prawn suit down underwater and get nickel and all the other stuff we need to make rare, not to make rare modules, but the more advanced modules. So yeah, that's the plan for next time, is focus on that. But otherwise, thank you everybody for watching. If you want to watch the archive of this, it goes up on YouTube, so youtube.com/c/basslessfangs, where you can find that. That's where I put the archives for all my Twitch streams, or if you are already on YouTube watching this archive, head on over to twitch.tv/realbasslessfang and give me a follow over there. You can watch this stuff live when it happens. You don't have to find out about it afterwards in the archive. So definitely go ahead and do that. And thank you very much, and I will see you guys all next time. Bye-bye. Stop streaming. Bye.